Hey, Team Judging here. I have my E-Hero deck. It's a, Hero Bubblebeat deck. I run a little bit more monsters than the other decks do, and I only run 2 Bubbleman, but it's just my own build. If you have questions about it, I can explain it. But if not, I'm going to show you the deck. You got 1 Shadows, he's just your searcher, and he helps out so much. And he's boss because he can also blow up aggro. You got your 3 Alias, your Spark Fodder, and then your Lights for Shining, and he's just a 1900 beat stick if not. You got your 2 Bubbleman, good for special summoning really quickly and using his effect to draw 2 if you have nothing, which makes it even more better. 1 Wildheart, I tech 1 just because its effect is really good to stop that traps, I tech an Ocean just because the whole Ocean with Shadows thing is really good. And another reason why I'll explain later. And then 2 Thunder Kings. So I run a total of 4 more, technically 3 more monsters than other people usually run, because they run 3 Bubbleman. And I like the Thunder Kings just because it's like an anti-meta and it's so good. For Magics, I run 1 Mash Change. That's the only thing I run that's probably a lot big that's different. Because I got 2 Bubbleman and an Ocean to hit 4 and Absolute Zero. And it's just really good. And I'm going to get the D in the Earth one, so that's good for Wildheart. And it actually just comes in handy a lot. Because Acid with the water, it just blows up all the back rows. It's a really good, back row destruction, like Heavy Storm and stuff. Then you got 3 Miracle Fusion, your special summon of the deck, your fusion, just to get your fusions out. Boss card, good for Shinings. You got Searchers, 3 E-Call. I don't run that Rhoda. I was running 2 of these only at once. But I like 3 just because I always had that problem of getting that monster in the hand when you needed it. 3 Spark. You run these at 3 because there's always a time when you usually have an Alias. If you don't, then yeah, it might sit in your hand for a turn and be a dead draw. But then once you get that Alias, it just makes it more of a plus. And you run Hero Blast and Duality to make it more efficient to draw Alias and your E-Calls and your Shadows. So it's just better. Speaking of it, 3 Duality. Make your deck way more efficient, and it's a really good card. You don't always need to go Miracle Fusion. You can go Duality with Thunder King. Oh, no. You can go Duality, then summon Thunder King. Sorry. Heavy, staple, 1 MST and 1 R. I like the R only because, yeah, I know it could be bad because I do run those 2 Thunder Kings. But R is still good because there's a lot of the time when I have 2 monsters. Or, I can go, set all, summon, Alias, special Bubbleman, then flip R and hit 2. Because then I have 2 in the field. Staples, Dark Hole, Monster Reborn, and then Book of Moon. For the traps, Solemn Brigade, the 1 Judgment, 2 Warning. You kind of have to run this with this format just to stop that main initial summon. I could end up losing you the game if you don't. 2 D Prism, Boss card stops Stardust, and so you just see Starlight Roads running everywhere. Yeah, it really doesn't matter because once the Starlight's gone with the Starlight Road, but it's still good to stop the Stardust. 2 Bottomless, another really good card. It'll just remove from play, and this card is really good against Chaos Dragons because you just Bottomless that Light Pulsar and they're screwed. 2 Torrential. It's just a really good card, this format. Maybe against Chaos Dragons, it's not as good. I mean, you can side them out for other stuff, but because I can just keep bringing back, but it's still a good card. 1 Mirror, only because it's Mirror Force. It's been around so long, and I think it's a really good card to run. 1 Hero Blast. I don't like running 2 because in my formats, my locals, all they run is Chaos Dragons, and I don't need to deal with, overstocked Hero Blasts that aren't going to do anything. For the fusions, 2 Shining. I could use a 3rd one, I guess, but it really doesn't matter. One of my favorites is 3-0. I go Shining more, but this is still one of my favorites. Yeah, I could simply take 1 out. It doesn't matter. I just like having the 3 in because I have the room. If I could, I'll take it off another Shining, but I really ever go 3 Shining, but it can happen. 1 Nova Master for that Super Poly U side. And Gaia. 1 Tornado. because I run Mash Change, I run Vapor and Acid. Vapor because he's really good. He actually won me a game by dark holing with Vapor on the field. Because he doesn't die. And Acid because the whole combo, you go 0, hit Mash Change on a 0, special Acid, Zero's effect, blow up all the monsters, Acid effect, blow up all the back row. It's really good, and he's 26, and if he gets to destroy back row, your opponent also loses 300, so he can beat over those 29s of those red darknesses. So he's just really good. One Android, I mean, yeah, this could be a catastrophe, but it's fine. One Utopia, just because you have a lot of 4s, and then 2 Blade Armor Ninja because of that quick special summon OTK if you need to. Side deck, it's a little tech choice. Snowman Eaters against that mirror match, and really a lot of decks. Not really against Insectors because of the fact that they'll just kill it with Hornet, but it's still a really good card. 2 Fossil Dyna, really this is for the Insectors, the Chaos Dragons, they can't do anything around it. You just summon him and he kind of wins the duel. 2 Veiler, I don't like maining this card, only because, you know, it doesn't help out unless you're facing, like, Insectors and stuff. And I really have a lot of times where this is dead in my hand, so I only sided in against Insectors and windups and stuff. Sorry, card stuck here. Oh. 2 Crow, just boss card of format. If anything, I might change these to Kaikos just because I think I'm not changing these to Kaikos when Dark Fusion comes out, because then I can easily, you know, banish Kaiko with Miracle and summon the Dark Fusion. But mostly Crow because of his effect, and you can stop a lot of stuff. 2 King Tiger, this is really just good against against windups a little bit. It's just a good card to side against them, I guess, and then it's really good against Insectors, so that's why. They just, every time they get that Hornet, it's just gone. If it's summon a monster, usually it's just gone, except for, like, Centipede. 2 Smashing, just because it's that monster destruction. You kind of need it sometimes. 1 Super Poly, I mean, I'll throw another one in here, only for the pure fact of I have another one. Sorry, I'm waiting for the Dark Fusion, that's why there's only one in here. Hero Blast, my second one. 1 Shadow. If I had more Shadows, of course, I would probably get rid of the Wangoos or the Smashings and throw in the Shadows, but I don't have any more. That's the deck. Rate, comment, subscribe. If you have any other questions about it, of why I run the monsters I run or something, let me know. I mean, I probably won't change this monster lineup just because I've liked this lineup for a while. I'm always contemplating about taking out Ocean, but I just like the fact that I have another water. Sometimes, you know, I can just hit for that 15, and if I don't realize it, you know, it's a quick, easy, if I don't have it, grab back Bubbleman, Summon Exceed. And it's just a nice card. One other thing, I've been thinking about it. Hit me up about it if you think about it. I'm thinking about teching 1 Skyscraper and 1 Captain Gold. If you don't know what they do, I have a Captain Gold I can show you. I don't know if I have it on me right now. If I can't find it, then just don't worry about it. Yeah, I really don't have it right by me, but Captain Gold searches for that Skyscraper, so it'll thin out your deck more. And Skyscraper is just not a bad card because if you go up against those Chaos Dragons, I mean, I could side these, because if you go up against those Chaos Dragons, your aliases alone power over Red Eyes Darkness, and that's always a good thing with Skyscraper. Yeah, when they attack, it doesn't. When you attack, it does, and that's just good enough. But yeah, let me know. Peace.